I'm going to give you some pointers here. So how do we connect with our natural internal rhythm? Well, we can do it, as I've been talking about. Obviously, this is a Sacred Woo podcast through our menstrual cycle. This is the access point. So by cycle tracking, and by cycle tracking, I mean tuning into the day of our cycle. For example, day 5. Tuning into, this is what I do, I tune into a colour for the day. I ask my womb for a colour and I feel that. And then I ask my womb for a message for the day, a message of guidance for the day, and I write that down. And then what I do is put my hand on my heart and I feel for an aligned action. What's an action? What can I do that's in my day that's aligned with that message? So for example, usually on day 1920 is my crossover point from ovulating to my premenstrual time. So I'll tune in, sit, just note the day of my cycle. Okay, day 19, what's the colour? Okay, it's black today. Okay, and then I draw some black, get my black pen, put that in my cycle tracker. And then I ask my womb for a message of guidance for the day. And usually on my transition days, it's something like, oh, slow down, listen, ground. To say my message is slow down, I note that down. And then I feel my heart for an aligned action. Think, okay, what's an action that's aligned with slowing down? That's pretty clear, to be honest, for the day. Don't need to wonder about that one. So what I do is look at my diary for the day and I think, well, what does that meet with a slowing down? Or is there things I can sort of reshuffle a bit or take some things out and I can do in a couple of days? So I reshuffle my day accordingly. Maybe I'll make sure I go to the sauna that day after I go for my exercise, or maybe I'll just do a bit of yoga at home or go for a walk in nature, but something that follows that message. And what it does, it creates this lovely loop of self-care and this deepening intimacy and trust with myself. And that is very, how can I describe it? Intimate. Yeah, I think that's the best way I can describe it. It develops in like a lovely deep intimacy and a foundation for my day. So it's from there that I would do my work. So we can trust our body again. And when we do track our cycle like this and just tune in each day, our wheel, this wheel of our cycle that wants to turn, starts to turn. What happens when the wheel starts to turn is it gains momentum. So each cycle, more insights come. The womb gives more guidance. And the more we follow that guidance and see, oh, that worked. Oh, that was nice. That builds trust. Then we can relax more and think, oh, God, I've got this thing. I've got this inner compass. And we can drop into our body more. We feel more comfortable, more at home in our own skin and in this beautiful female form that we have. So I do understand that this is like my thing. This is what I do. I love this. So of course I'm going to be doing this as my daily practice. Most days. Okay, so when I'm ovulating, I'm a bit like, day 14, 15, 16, I'm a bit like, yeah, cycle, schmichael, whatever. Off we go. And that's fine for me. That works. I don't want to always be, doing this practice and tuning in. And I think it's unrealistic to think that this looks the same each day of my cycle, because it doesn't. I spend more time if I'm in premenstrual, obviously more time if I'm moon time. But really the function of it is so I can restore sovereignty, so that we can restore our knowledge and our ability to create. So this is a foundation and it's not meant to be a whole world.